That's number one, to be yourself, be true to yourself. Also, don't worry about whether your hands are going to get sweaty for no reason, and you can't make it stop no matter what you do, because they're not going to get sweaty, so I don't even know why you're bringing it up, because it's not going to happen, because all you have to do is be yourself. Like, I'm not even going to worry about it, though, because seriously, it's not going to be like that time when you had the perfect chance to introduce yourself to Zoe Murphy at the jazz band concert last year, when you waited afterwards to talk to her and tell her how good she was. Like you were going to pretend to be all super casual, like you didn't even know her name. Like she was going to introduce herself and you'd be like, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Chloe. You said your name was Chloe. And she'd be like, no, it's Zoe. I said it's Zoe. And you'd be like, oh, see, I thought you said Chloe because like, I'm very busy with other stuff right now. But then you didn't even end up saying anything to her anyway because you were scared that your hands were sweaty, which they weren't sweaty until you started worrying that they were sweaty, which made them sweaty. So you put them under a hand dryer in the bathroom, but then they were still sweaty. They were just very warm now as well.
So you just decided not to eat last night?
I wasn't hungry.
You're a senior in high school, Evan. You need to be able to order dinner for yourself if I'm at work. Hey, you can do it all online now. You don't have to talk to anyone on the phone. You know you don't like the phone.
But that's not true. Actually, you have to talk to the delivery person when they come to the door, and then they have to make change. You have to stand there while it's silent and they count the change.
This is what you're supposed to be working on, Evan. Dr. Sherman, talking to people, engaging with people, not running away from people.
You're right. I'm going to be a lot better.
No, I know you are. And that's why I made you an appointment with Dr. Sherman for this afternoon. I'll pick you up right after school.
But I already have an appointment next week.
And I thought maybe you could do something a little sooner. Have you been writing those letters he wants you to do? The letters to yourself, the pep talks. Dear Evan Hansen, this is going to be a good day, and here's why. You doing those?
I started writing one. I'll finish it at school.
This letter's important. Honey, they're going to help you build your confidence. Seize the day. You'll be sitting at home on your computer every Friday night telling me you have no friends.
Neither do I.
Can we try to have an optimistic outlook? Huh? Can we buck up just enough to see the world won't fall apart? Maybe this year we decide we're not giving up before we've tried. This year we can start. Hey, I know you can go around today and ask the other kids to sign your cast. How about that? Be the perfect icebreaker, wouldn't it?
Perfect.
I'm proud of you already.
Oh, good.
Another stellar conversation. Another stumble as I'm reaching for the right thing to say. I'm kind of caught up empty. Can't find my way. Does anybody have a map? Anybody happen to know how the hell to do this? I don't know if you can tell, but this seems me just pretending to know. So here's the map. I need a clue, 'cause the scary truth is I'm flying, nothing myself as I go. It's your senior year, Connor. You were not missing the first day.
I already said I'd go tomorrow. I'm trying to find a compromise here.
You're going to get involved here. You're too busy under the yellow there.
You have to go to school, Connor.
That's all you're going to say?
What do you want me to say? He doesn't listen. Look at him, he's not listening. He's probably high.
Definitely high.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I do not need you looking at your brother right now. That is not constructive. Are you kidding? Besides, he is not high. Aren't you going to school high? Connor, we had talked about this.
Perfect. So that I won't go. Thanks, Mom.
Masterful attempt ends with disaster.
Interstate's already jammed.
Pour another cup of coffee and watch it all crash. One vision built a puzzle. It's a maze. I try to steer through it a million ways, but each day is the wrong turn.
I better
wow, yeah, that's really impressive.
Even though I was so busy, I still made some great friends. Or, well, acquaintances, more like.
Did you want to, I don't know what you were about to, do you want to sign my cast?
Oh my God, what happened to your arm?
Oh, I broke it. I was climbing a tree and...
My grandma broke her hip getting to the bathtub in July. That was the beginning of the end, the doctors said. Because then she died. Happy first day!
Is it weird to be the first person in history to break their arm from jerking off too much, or do you consider that an honor?
Wait, what? No, I wasn't doing that.
Pay me the picture. You're in your bedroom. You've got Zoe Murphy's Instagram up on your weird off-brand cell phone.
That's not what happened, obviously. I was climbing a tree and then I fell.
You fell out of a tree? What are you, like an acorn?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but this past summer I worked as an apprentice park ranger in Helleston State Park. I'm sort of a tree expert now, not to brag. Anyway, I tried to climb a 40-foot tall oak tree.
And then you fell?
Well, it's a funny story actually, because there was this solid 10 minutes where after I fell, where I just lay there on the ground waiting for someone to come get me. Say, any second now. So I kept saying to myself, any second now, here they come.
Did they?
No, nobody came. That's what's funny.
Jesus Christ.
What did you do? I'm sorry, you had a good summer?
Well, my bunk dominated and captured the flag, and I got to second base below the bra with this girl from Israel who's gonna, like, be in the army, so, yeah. Hopefully that answers your question.
Did you want to sign my cast?
Why are you asking me?
I just thought because we're friends.
We're family friends. That's like a whole different thing, and you know it. Tell your mom to tell my mom I was nice to you, or else my parents won't pay for my car insurance.
I will.
Hey, Connor, I'm loving the new hair length, very school shooter chic. I was kidding, it was a joke.
Yeah, no, it was funny. I'm laughing. Can't you tell? Am I not laughing hard enough for you?
You're such a freak.
What the fuck are you laughing at?
What?
Stop fucking laughing at me.
I'm not.
You think I'm a freak?
No,
I'm not the freak.
But it wasn't a fucking freak! I've learned to slam on a brake before I even turn the key, before I make a mistake, before I leave the worst of me, give them no reason to stare. No slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share. No, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun, getting burned. Step out of the sun, 'cause you learned. On the outside, always looking in, oh, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to me. While I'm watching you pull past. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me?
Hey, I'm sorry about my brother. I saw him push you. He's a psychopath. Evan, right?
Evan!
That's your name?
Yes, no, Evan, it's Evan, sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because you said Evan, and I repeated it, which is so annoying when people do that.
Well, I'm Zoe.
Yes. No, I know. No, just I've seen you play guitar in jazz band. I love jazz band. I love jazz. Well, not all kinds of jazz, but definitely jazz band jazz. That's so weird. I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot.
I'm sorry. Oh, you know what I mean.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you later.
You don't want to sign my... What? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything. You said something.
No. No way. Jose?
Okay, Jose.
We saw the stars in our eyes. We start believing when we belong. But every sun doesn't rise. And no one tells you when you went wrong. Step out of the sun and you get burned. Step out of the sun. Cause you learn. On the outside, always
forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never make a sound. Did I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, like never being more than I've always been. But I'm down, down, down on all that. I try to speak, but nobody can. So I went around for an answer to me. While I'm watching people pass. Waving through the road. Can anybody see?
Shit, honey, I know I'm supposed to pick you up for your appointment. I'm stuck at work. Erica called in with the flu, and I'm the only other nurse's aide on today, so I volunteed to pick up the shift.
It's fine.
It's just they announced more budget cuts this morning, so anything I can do to show that I'm, a team player.
It's fine, Mom. I'll take the bus.
Perfect. That's perfect. Oh, and I'm going straight from your class, so I won't be home until late, so please eat something. Oh, we've got those Trader Joe's dumplings in the freezer.
Maybe.
Did you write one of those letters? Yeah? Dr. Sherman's expecting you to have one. Dear Evan Hansen, this is going to be a good day, and here's why.
Yeah, no, I already finished one. I'm in the computer lab right now printing it out.
Oh, I hope it was a good day, honey.
It was... Yeah, it was really great.
Great. Oh, well, I hope this is the beginning of a great year. I think we could both use one of those, huh? Should I have to run? Bye. I love you.
Bye. Dear Evan Hansen, turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. It's not going to be an amazing week or an amazing year because why would it be? Oh, I know, because there's Zoe. And all my hope is pinned on Zoe, who I don't even know and who doesn't know me. But maybe if I did, maybe if I could just talk to her, then maybe nothing would be different at all. I wish everything was different. I wish that I was a part of something. I wish that anything I said mattered to anyone. I mean, face it, would anyone even notice if I disappeared tomorrow? Sincerely, your best and most dearest friend, me. When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around to ever really crash or even make a sound. When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around to you ever really crash or even make a sound. What happened to your arm? Oh, I fell out of a tree, actually. You fell out of a tree? Well, that is just the saddest fucking thing I've ever heard. I know. No one signed your cast. No, I know. I'll sign it. Oh, you don't have to. Do you have a Sharpie? Oh, great, thanks. Now we can both pretend that we have friends. Good point. Is this yours? I found it on the printer. Dear Evan Hansen, that's your name, right?
Oh, yeah, no, that's just a stupid paper. It's a paper I have to write for an assignment.
Because there's Zoe? Wait, is this about my sister?
No, not at all.
You wrote this because you knew that I would find it.
What?
You saw that I was the only other person in the computer lab, so you wrote this and you printed it out so that I would find it.
Why would I do that?
So that I would read some creepy shit that you wrote about my sister and freak out, right? And then you can tell everyone that I'm crazy, right?
No, wait,
Fuck you!
Oh, but I need that back, please! Can you please give it back?
A letter to yourself. What the crap does that even mean? It's like some kind of sex thing?
No, it's not a sex thing. It was an assignment.
Well, why are you talking to me about this?
I don't know who else to talk to. You're my only family friend.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to do. 3 days ago, he took the note from me and he hasn't been at school since.
That does not bode well for you.
What's he gonna do with it?
Who knows? Connor Murphy is batshit out of his mind. Remember when he threw a printer at Mrs. G in the 2nd grade because he didn't get to be line leader that day?
Do you think he's gonna show the letter to other people?
He's going to ruin your life with it for sure. I mean, I would.
On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through the window.
Good morning, Mr. Howard. I just, sorry, they said for me to come to the principal's office.
Mr. Howard is, he stepped out.
Oh.
We wanted to speak to you in private. If you'd like to maybe... We're Connor's parents.
Oh.
Why don't you go ahead, honey?
I'm going as fast as I can.
That's not what I said, is it?
This is Connor. He wanted you to have this.
We didn't, we never heard your name before. Connor never. And then we saw Dear Evan Hansen.
He gave this to you.
We didn't know you two were friends.
Friends.
We didn't think Connor had any friends. And then we see this note, and it seems to suggest pretty clearly that you and Connor were, at least for Connor, he thought of you as, I mean, it's right there, Dear Evan Hansen. It's addressed to you. He wrote it to you.
You think that Connor, you think that he wrote this to me?
But these are the words he wanted to share with you.
His last words.
This is what he wanted you to have.
I'm sorry, what do you mean, last words?
Connor took his own life.
He what?
This is all we found with him. He had it folded up in his pocket. You could see these. I wanted to explain it. Wait. I wish everything was different. I wish I were a part of something. I wish what I said mattered to
Please
anyone.
stop it, Larry.
But this isn't. Yeah, I'm sorry, Connor. Connor didn't write this.
What does that mean?
Connor didn't. He didn't write this.
What does he mean?
He's obviously in shock.
No, I just.
It's right
he
here.
didn't- I'm sorry.
But this isn't.
Cynthia,
Connor didn't write
please,
this.
Mom.
Did you say anything to you? Did you say
Honey,
anything?
this is not the time.
This is all we have. This is the only thing we have
Listen
left.
to me, please.
You should
Cynthia.
take it, please.
Larry, look, his cast. His best and most dearest friend.
Holy
I
shit!
didn't say anything. I couldn't say anything.
Holy fucking
They
shit!
invited me to dinner. They want to know more about Connor and me, about our friendship.
Still can't believe the terrible news about Connor Murphy.
What are you going to tell them?
I mean, the truth.
I wouldn't say that we were friends exactly. More like acquaintances.
The truth, really. You're going to go to the Murphys' house and explain to them that the only thing they have left of their son is some weird sex letter that you wrote to yourself?
We were in chemistry together. I'm pretty sure.
You know, you could go to jail for this if you get caught.
But I didn't do anything.
He was in my English class in 10th grade. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, Evan, but you may have already perjured yourself.
Isn't that only when you're under oath? Like in a courtroom?
Well, weren't you under oath? In a way.
No.
Yeah, he was definitely in my English class.
Look, do you want to listen to me or do you want to have another meltdown like last year in English when you were supposed to give that speech about Daisy Buchanan, but instead you just stood there staring at your note card saying over and over again like you were having a brain aneurysm?
What do you expect me to do? Just keep lying?
I didn't say lie. All you have to do is just nod and confirm. Whatever they say about Connor, you just nod your head and say, yeah, that's true. Don't contradict and don't make shit up. It's foolproof. Literally nothing I tell my parents is true and they have no idea.
3 days ago, Connor Murphy was here. And now he's gone.
They were so sad. His parents, his mom, was just... I've never seen anyone so sad before.
Well then, good thing you're about to tell her the truth about your sex letter. I'm sure that'll cheer her right up.
If Connor meant something to you, please retweet. Or private message me if you just want to talk. At times like these, we could all use a friend.
Would anyone else like some more chicken?
I think you're the only one with an appetite, Larry.
The Harrises brought it over.
Did Connor tell you about the Harrises? We used to go skiing together, our families.
Connor loved skiing.
Connor hated skiing.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Connor loved talking about how much he hated skiing.
So you guys, you hung out a lot.
Pretty much.
Where?
Oh, you mean like where did we? We hung out at my house mostly. I mean, sometimes we would come to his house if nobody else was there. We would email though, mostly, just so that we didn't have to. He didn't always want to hang out in person.
We looked through his emails. There aren't any from you.
Oh, yeah, no, of course, that's because he had a different account, a secret account. I should have said that before. That was probably very confusing.
Why was it secret?
Just so that it was more private, I guess, that way.
He knew you read his emails.
Somebody had to be the bad guy?
Okay, the weird thing is, the only time I ever saw you and my brother together was when he shoved you at school last week.
He shoved you.
Oh, I tripped.
I was there. I saw the whole thing. He pushed you hard.
Oh, I remember now. That was, the thing was, he didn't want us to talk at school, and I tried to talk to him at school. It wasn't that big a thing. It was my fault.
Why didn't he want you to talk to him at school?
I guess because he didn't want people to know that we were friends. I guess he was embarrassed, sort of.
Why would he be embarrassed?
I guess he thought that I was kind of...
A nerd?
Zoe.
Isn't that what you meant?
Loser, I was going to say, actually, but nerd works too.
That wasn't very nice.
Well, Connor wasn't very nice, so that makes sense.
Connor was... He was a complicated person.
No, Connor was a bad person. There's a difference.
Zoe,
Don't
please.
pretend like you don't agree with
You
me.
refused to remember any of the good things.
Because
You
there
refused to
were
see
no good
anything
things.
positive.
What were the good
I don't want to have
things?
this conversation.
What were the good things, Mom? Tell me good
I
things!
remember a lot of good things about Connor.
Like what?
Never mind, I probably
No,
shouldn't
I
have...
think you were
I don't even-
saying something.
It doesn't
I
matter.
want to hear what you have to say, please.
Oh, well, Connor and I had a really great time together this one day, recently. That's something good that I remembered about Connor. That's what I keep thinking about. That day at the Apples, the Apples place. Anyway, it's stupid and I don't even know why I brought it
He
up.
took you to the orchard.
Yes, he did.
When?
Once. It was just that once. But he said the apples, they were the best.
I thought that place closed years ago.
No, exactly, which is why we were so bummed when we got there, because it's completely closed down.
We used to go to the orchard all the time. We did picnics out there. Remember that, Zoe?
Yeah, I do.
And you and Connor had that little toy plane you would fly until you flew it into the creek.
Well, that was an emergency landing.
I can't believe he took you there. And that was fun. I bet you too. I bet you had fun.
We did. The whole day. It was just end of May or early June. This picture-perfect afternoon we shared.
What was the name of that ice cream place out there we loved?
A la mode.
That's it, a la mode. They had that homemade hot fudge.
Drive the winding country road, grab a scoop and a la mode, and then we're there.
And we'd sit in that meadow with all the sycamores, and you and your brother would look for four-leaf clovers.
An open field that's framed with trees, we pick a spot, shoot the breeze like buddies do. Quoting songs by our favorite bands, telling jokes no one understands except us two. Then we talk and take it. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day.
I completely forgot about that place.
Well, I guess Connor didn't. Did he?
We walk a while and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. You bike the Appalachian Trail, or write a book, or learn to sail. Wouldn't that be cool? There's nothing that we can't discuss, like girls we wish would notice us, but never do. Because around consistent, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. And I say, me too. And we talk and take in the view. We just talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. This way. All we see is light for forever. 'Cause the sun shines bright for forever. Like we'll be alright for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. And there he goes, racing toward the tallest tree. From far across the yellow field I hear him calling, follow me. There we go, wondering how the world might look from up so high. One foot after the other, one branch then to another. I climb higher and higher. I climb till the entire sun shines on my face. Then I suddenly feel the branch give. I'm on the ground. My arm goes numb. I look around and I see him come to get me. He's come to get me. And everything's okay. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Buddy, you and I were forever this way. This way. All we see is light. 'Cause the sun burns bright. Could be alright for forever this way. Two friends, true friends on a perfect day.
Thank you, Evan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
His parents think you were lovers. You realize that, right?
Why would they think that?
You were best friends, but he wouldn't let you talk to him at school, and when you did, he kicked your ass? That's like the exact formula for secret gay high school lovers.
Oh my God!
This is why I told you. What did I tell you? You just nod and confirm.
I tried to. You don't understand. I got nervous and I started talking, and once I started,
You couldn't stop.
They didn't want me to stop.
So what else did you completely fuck up?
Nothing. Seriously. I mean, I told them that we wrote emails.
Emails.
Yeah, I told them that Connor just had this secret email account.
Oh, right. One of those secret email accounts. Sure, for sending pictures of your penises to each other.
So I said that he had this secret account and we would send emails to each other.
I mean, honestly, could you be any worse at this?
They're gonna want to see our emails.
You think?
What am I gonna do?
I can do emails.
How?
It's easy. You make up an account, backdate the emails. There's a reason I was the only CIT with keycard access to the computer cluster this summer. I have skills, son.
You would do that?
For $2 grand.
$2,000?
500?
I could give you 20.
Fine, but you're a dick.
Hey, you. I have some very exciting news. Look what I found online today. College scholarship essay contests. You heard of these?
I think so.
NPR did a whole thing about it this morning. There are a million different ones. You can do a million different topics. I spent my whole lunch break looking these up. Look, John F. Kennedy Profiling Courage Scholarship, $3,000, college of your choice. Henry David Thoreau Society, $5,000.
Wow.
Oh, college is going to be so great for you. Honey, how many times in life do you get the chance to just start all over again?
No, I know.
I mean, you've got so many wonderful things ahead of you. You know, high school isn't always, at least the only people who like high school are cheerleaders and football players, and those people all end up miserable anyway. Yeah, you're gonna find yourself in college. I really think so. I mean, I wish I could go with you. I just thought it seemed like a neat idea.
No, it is.
Oh, you've always been such a wonderful writer. We're gonna need all the help we can get for college, unless your stepmother has a trust fund for you. I don't know about with all those fabulous tips she made cocktail waitressing. Hey, I got an email from your school today about a boy who killed himself. Connor Murphy. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't really know him.
Well, you know that if you want to talk about anything, well, I realize that lately it must feel like I'm always at work or in class.
It's fine.
Well, I'm here, and if I'm not here, then just a phone call away, or a text, email, whatever.
Thanks.
Okay, it says Connor on.
No,
you
yeah, no.
said you didn't know
Yeah,
him.
no, this is, it's a different Connor.
I was so worried.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hey, you know what? How about I bag my shift next Tuesday? Huh? When's the last time we did a Taco Tuesday?
Oh, you don't have to.
No, you've been back at school a week already. I've barely seen you. And maybe we could even start brainstorming those essay questions together.
That would be great.
Exciting! I'm excited now. Something to look forward to.
Me too.
Oh, hey, you okay on refills?
Yes.
Okay. Well, don't stay up too late, no?
I won't.
I love you.
I love you too. Dear Evan Hansen, we've been way too out of touch. Things have been crazy, and it sucks that we don't talk that much. But I should tell you that I think of you each night. I rub my nipples and start moaning with delight. Why would you write that?
I'm just trying to tell the truth.
Look, if you're not gonna take this seriously.
Okay, you need to calm yourself.
This needs to be perfect. These emails have to prove that we were actually friends. Like, they have to be completely realistic.
There is nothing unrealistic about the love that one man feels for another.
Just, let's go
In
back.
fact, some would say there's something quite beautiful.
Let's go back, Sharon. I gotta tell you, life without you has been hard, has been bad, has been rough,
Kinky.
and I miss talking about life and other stuff.
Very specific.
Shut up. I like my parents.
Who says that?
I love my parents, but each day's another fight. If I stop smoking drugs, then everything might be alright.
Smoking drugs.
Just fix it.
This isn't realistic at all. It doesn't even sound like Connor.
I want to show that I was a good friend, that I was trying to help him, you know?
Oh my god.
If I stop smoking crack, if I stop smoking pot, then everything might be alright. I'll take your advice, I'll try to be more nice. I'll turn it around, wait and see. 'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely.
Are we done yet?
I could just show them one email.
Okay, please stop hyperventilating.
I'm not hyperventilating.
Having considerable trouble
I'm
breathing.
not having any trouble.
You need a paper
I'm not
bag.
hyperventilating! Dear Connor Murphy, yes, I also miss our talks. Stop doing drugs, just try to take deep breaths and go on walks.
No.
I'm sending pictures of the most amazing trees.
No.
Don't be obsessed with all my forest expertise.
Absolutely not.
Do not proud of, just keep pushing. You're turning around, I can see. Just wait and see. 'Cause all that takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change, you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely, my sister's hot. What the hell?
My bad.
Hansen, thanks for every note you sent. Dear Connor Murphy, I'm just glad to be your friend. Our friendship goes beyond your average kind of fun, but not because we're gay. No, not because we're gay. We're close, but not that way. The only man that I love is my dad. Well, anyway, I'm getting better every day. Getting better every day. Hey, 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 hey! 'Cause all it takes is a little reinvention. See you change, you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely, miss you dearly. Sincerely, hey. Sincerely, hey. Sincerely, me. These were just some of the emails that I found. I mean, I could print out more. There are a lot more. Connor and I email all the time.
It's difficult to read these. It doesn't sound like Connor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I should.
No. It's just, gosh, I don't remember the last time I heard him laugh. You too, you.
Oh, yeah, no, we would laugh all the time.
There are more of these, more emails.
More? Yeah, no, there are a lot more.
We would love to see them. We would love to see everything, wouldn't we?
Why are you here?
Oh, so we wait till you see what Evan brought us. Emails from your brother.
How was your first day back?
Terrific. All of a sudden, everyone wants to be my friend. I'm the dead kid's sister, didn't you know?
I'm sure they need one.
I should probably go.
You're not staying for dinner.
Oh, no, I hadn't planned on it.
Then we'll do another night. I can cook something for you.
You don't have
It would be
to.
my pleasure. We would love to have you.
Why don't I show you out?
Oh, thanks.
So how was band today? I bet they're happy to have you
I
back.
really don't have to do this, okay?
Do what?
Just because Connor isn't here trying to punch through my door, screaming at the top of his lungs that he's gonna kill me for no reason, that doesn't mean that all of a sudden we're the fucking Brady Bunch.
We are all grieving in our own way. I know how much you miss your brother. We all do. You can read these when you're ready.
Why should I play this game of pretend? Remembering through a secondhand sorrow, such a great son and wonderful friend. Oh, don't the tears just water? I could curl up and hide in my room, there in my bed, still sobbing the morrow. I could give in to all of the gloom, but tell me what for? Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I start to break in pieces? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight.
I'm going to bed.
Come sit with me.
Cynthia,
You can't stand to be in his room for 5 minutes, can you?
I'm exhausted.
You know, at some point, Larry, you're gonna have to
That's a
start.
night, please.
Just read this.
I'll leave the light on for you. I gave you the world, you threw it away, leaving these broken pieces behind you. Everything wasted, nothing to say, so I can sing no requiem.
I hear your voice and feel you near. Within these words I finally find you. And now that I know that you are still here, I will sing no requiem. Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I say I'll keep you with me? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving girl? Saying that I miss you and my world has gone dark without your light. I will sing no requiem tonight, 'cause when the villains fall, the kingdoms never leave. No one lights a candle to remember. No one mourns at all when they lay them down to sleep. So don't tell me that I can't run. Don't tell me that it wasn't my Don't say it wasn't true, that you're not the monster that I knew. 'Cause how can I play the grieving girl and saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark?
I will sing no requiem.
I will sing no requiem. I will sing no requiem.
everybody about you and Connor. How close you guys were. How you were like best friends.
Oh.
Everyone's talking about how brave you've been this week.
They are?
I mean, anybody else in your position would be falling apart. Dana P was crying so hard at lunch yesterday, she pulled a muscle in her face. She had to go to the hospital.
Isn't Dana P new this year? She didn't even know Connor.
That's why she was crying. Because now she'll never get the chance. Connor is really bringing the school together. It's pretty incredible. People I've never talked to before, they want to talk to me now because they know how much Connor meant to me. It's very inspiring. I actually started a blog about him, like a sort of memorial page.
Were you friends with Connor too?
Acquaintances, but close acquaintances. Can I tell you something? I think part of me always knew you guys were friends. You did a good job of hiding it, but I don't know, I could just tell.
Are you talking to on the computer?
Oh, just Jared. It was Jared.
Well, it seems like you and Jared are spending more time together. I always said he was a great friend for you.
Yeah, really great.
I'm proud of you. Putting yourself out there.
Thanks.
Well, I'm leaving, but I left plenty for you on the table. Order anything you want, okay?
I thought we were doing tacos tonight. Looking
It's Tuesday.
at the essay question.
Oh my god. Oh, honey. Oh, I completely forgot. Shit.
It's okay.
Hey. You know what? You should go ahead and take a look at the questions without me. And then if you have any ideas, you can email me. And then I can write back with any ideas that I have. I mean, that's better anyway, isn't it? That way you can really take your time.
No, yeah, for sure.
You can do tacos another night, and then we can do them tomorrow night. How about tomorrow night?
I can't tomorrow. I'm busy.
Oh shit, I'm late.
You should go.
No, let's figure this out.
It's fine.
Evan.
I'll make dinner for myself.
Dinner will be ready in 10 minutes, Evan! I hope you're hungry! Why are you in my brother's room?
Oh, I was just waiting.
Don't your parents get upset that you're here all the time?
I'm not here all the time.
Just 2 nights in a row.
Well, it's just my mom. And she works most nights. Or she's in class.
Class for what?
Legal stuff.
Where's your dad?
My dad is, he left when I was 7. He moved to Colorado, so he doesn't really mind either. Your parents are really great.
They can't stand each other. They fight all the time.
Everyone's parents fight.
My dad's like in total denial. He didn't even cry at the funeral.
Your mom was saying gluten-free lasagna for dinner. That sounds really...
Inedible?
You're lucky your mom cooks. My mom and I just order pizza most nights.
Well, you're lucky you're allowed to eat pizza.
You're not allowed to eat pizza?
You can now, I guess. My mom was Buddhist last year, so we weren't allowed to eat animal products.
She was Buddhist last year, but not this year.
That's sort of what she does. She gets into different things. For a while it was Pilates. Then it was The Secret. Then Buddhism, and now it's free-range omnivore's dilemma, whatever.
Well, it's cool that she's interested in so much different stuff.
She's not. That's just what happens when you're rich and you don't have a job. You get crazy.
Well, my mom always said that it's better to be rich than poor.
Oh. Your mom's probably never been rich then.
You've probably never been poor. Oh my God. I can't believe I just said that. That was completely rude.
Wow. I didn't realize you were actually capable of saying something that wasn't nice.
No, I'm not. I never say things that aren't nice. I don't even think things like that. Let's just, I'm so sorry.
I was impressed. You're ruining it.
I'm sorry.
You really don't have to keep saying that.
Okay.
You want to say it again?
Very much so, yes.
You're weird.
I know.
So why did he say that? In his note? Because there's Zoe, and all my hope is pinned on Zoe, who I don't even know, and who doesn't know me. Why would he write that? What does that even mean?
Oh, well, maybe, I don't know if this is definitely it, but he always thought that maybe if you guys were closer.
We weren't close at all.
No, exactly, and so he used to always say that he wished that he wanted to be.
You and Connor, you guys would talk about me?
Sometimes. I mean, if he brought it up, I never brought it up, obviously. Why would I have brought it up? He thought you were awesome.
He thought I was awesome? My brother?
Definitely.
How?
Well, like, whenever you have a solo in jazz band, you close your eyes and you get this, you probably don't even know that you're doing this, but you get this half smile, like you just heard the funniest thing in the world, but it's a secret. And you can't tell anyone, but then the way that you smile, it's sort of like you're letting us in on the secret too. You said, there's nothing like your smile, sort of subtle and perfect and real. He said, you never knew how wonderful that smile could make someone feel. He knew that whenever you get bored, you scribble stars on the cuffs of your jeans. And he noticed that you still fill out the quizzes that they put in those teen magazines. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. And though he wanted to, he couldn't talk to you. He couldn't find a way. But he would always say, if I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're a million worlds apart, and I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could tell her.
First time he ever said anything nice about me was in his note. A note that he wrote to you. He couldn't even say it to me.
He wanted to, he couldn't.
Did he say anything else?
About you.
You know what, never mind, I don't really care.
No, he said so many things, I'm trying to remember the best ones. He thought you looked really pretty. It looked when you put indigo streaks in your hair.
He did?
Mm-hmm. I wondered how you learned to dance like all the rest of the world isn't there. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. If I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're all in worlds apart. I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could tell her, but what do you do when there's this great divide?
Just seems so far away.
I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could.
Well, what are you doing?
Oh, I don't know.
Dinner's ready, guys.
Bye. Tell him to eat without me.
You, what?
I didn't mean to, it just happened.
I can't believe you tried to kiss Zoe Murphy on her brother's bed after he died. Hey, asshole, aren't you gonna say anything?
Is that a button with Connor's face on it?
I'm selling them for a nominal fee at lunch tomorrow.
You're making money off of this?
I'm not the only one. Haven't you seen those wristbands with Connor's initials on them that Sabrina Patel started selling during Free Period? Or the t-shirts Matt Holter's mom made?
What am I gonna do about Zoe?
Are you kidding? After last night, you can never walk into that house again. Besides, this whole Connor thing, in another few days, it'll be played out anyway.
I thought you just said about the t-shirts and the wristbands.
Exactly. We are at the peak, which is why I gotta move these buttons before the bottom drops out of the Connor Murphy memorabilia market. Because pretty soon there'll be some third world tsunami to raise money for, and then Connor will just be that dead kid whose name no one remembers.
That's terrible.
Hey, at least it was fun while it lasted. You got to have some quality time with your fake family, snuggle with Zoe Murphy.
But that's not why I was doing this. I was trying to help them. I just wanted to help them.
Regardless, bro, it's over. A week from now, everybody will have already forgotten about Connor. You'll see.
Everybody has forgotten about Connor. A week ago, the whole school was wearing those wristbands and the buttons with his face on them. The people were talking to each other who never talked to each other before, and now it's all gone. Completely. You were his best friend. You can't let this happen.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you could ask Zoe to do something. Or maybe you guys could do something together.
Zoe?
Yeah, she's the perfect person to help get people interested again. You guys could write something for the blog.
I don't know if that's the right way for us to get people to remember him.
Well, I can guarantee you that if you don't do something, then no one will remember him. Is that what you want?
But what am I supposed to do?
Why don't you talk to Zoe?
I can't talk to Zoe. I already ruined everything with Zoe.
Says who? Jared? Why are you even talking to Jared about this?
Who else am I supposed to talk to?
You can talk to me. Unless you have other options.
I don't know what to do.
Look, Zoe, my parents, they need you. You are the only person who can make sure everybody doesn't just forget me. Oh, right, they already did.
After 2 whole weeks.
And once they've forgotten about me, what do you think happens to you? I mean, nobody cares about people like us.
People like us.
Connor Murphy, the kid who threw a printer at Mrs. G in the 2nd grade. Or Evan Hansen, the kid who stood outside a jazz band concert trying to talk to Zoe Murphy, but his hands were too sweaty. You know? People like that. Look, guys like you and me, we're just the losers who keep waiting to be seen. Right? I mean, no one seems to care or stops to notice that we're there, so we get lost in the in-between. But if you can somehow keep them thinking of me and make me more than an abandoned memory, that means we matter too. It means someone will see that you are there. No one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to fade away. No one should come and go and have no one know he was ever even here. No one deserves to disappear. To disappear. Disappear. It's true. Even if you've always been that barely in the background kind of guy, you still matter. And even if you're somebody who can't escape the feeling that the world's passed you by, you still matter. You never get around to doing some remarkable thing. That doesn't mean that you're not worth remembering. Of the people who need to know, they need to know. So you need I show them. No one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to fade away. No one should figure out that disappear. Falling in a forest and there's nobody around. All you want is for somebody to find you. You're falling in a forest and when you hit the ground, all you need is for somebody to find you. I'm calling it the Connor Project.
The Connor Project.
A student group dedicated to keeping Connor's memory alive, to showing that everyone should matter. Everyone's important.
I am so honored. I would love to be vice president of the Connor Project.
Vice President?
You're right. We should be co-presidents.
Yeah, no, definitely. That works for me.
You could be treasurer or secretary. Unfortunately, the co-president position has already been filled.
Well, shit. I guess I'm gonna have to order new buttons, unless you think I could squeeze the words Connor Project onto the old buttons. I mean, depending on font size.
Do you actually think we should do this?
Are you kidding, Evan? We have to do this. Not just for Connor, for everyone.
'Cause no one deserves to be forgotten.
No one deserves to shade away.
We're calling it the Connor Project.
The Connor Project.
Imagine a major online presence
With links to educational materials.
A massive fundraising drive.
to help people like Connor.
And for the kickoff event and all-school memorial assembly next week. Students, teachers, whoever wants to, they can get up and talk about Connor. Talk about his legacy.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't realize Connor meant this much to people.
Oh my God. He was one of my closest acquaintances. He was my lab partner in chemistry, and we presented together on Huck Finn in 10th grade. He was so funny. He kept calling it, well, instead of Huck Finn. And nobody else in our class thought of that.
For the assembly, I was thinking that maybe the jazz band could do something.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Great idea, Evan.
Thank you, Jared.
No sweat.
Oh, Evan, this is wonderful.
No one deserves to be forgotten.
No one deserves to
No one deserves to disappear. No one should figure out or have any doubt that it matters that they are here. No one deserves to disappear. To disappear. No one deserves to be forgotten. Disappear.
For tomorrow. For the assembly.
Oh,
When Connor started the 7th grade, all my girlfriends said, "Here comes bar mitzvah season." He's going to have a different party every Saturday. So I took him to get a suit and some shirts, a tie. He didn't get invited to a single one. I thought you could wear this tomorrow for your speech.
my what?
Well, Alana said anyone who wanted to would have a chance to say something. I think we all assumed you would be the first to sign up.
Yeah, I just, the thing is, I don't do very well with public speaking. I'm not very good at it. You wouldn't want me to, trust me.
Of course, I would want you to. I'm sure the whole school wants to hear from you. I know Larry and I do. And Zoe. Think about it.
I would just like to say a few words to you today about my best friend, Connor Murphy. I would like to tell you about the day that we went to the old Honest Mile Apple Orchard. Connor and I, we stood under an oak tree, and Connor said he wondered what the world would look like from all the way up there, so we decided to find out. We started climbing slowly, one branch at a time. When I finally looked back, we were already 30 feet off the ground. Connor just looked at me and smiled that way that he always did, and then... But then I fell. I lay there on the ground, and good morning, students and faculty. I'm sorry. Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? But see, the thing is, when I looked up, Connor was there. That's the gift he gave me. He showed me that I wasn't alone. He showed me that I mattered. That everyone does. That's a gift he gave all of us. I just wish we could have given that to him. So, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there is a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know he'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Have you seen this? Someone put a video of your speech online.
My speech?
People started sharing it, I guess, and now, Connor
Your speech is everywhere. This morning, the Connor Project page, it only had 56 people following it.
How many does it have now?
4,582.
16,239.
I don't understand. What happened?
You did.
There's a place where we don't have to feel our know.
God, everybody needs to see this.
And there are times
needs to hear this.
A beautiful tribute.
Favorite, I know someone who really needed to hear this today. So thank you, Evan Hansen, for doing what you're doing. I never met you, Connor, but coming out here reading everyone's posts, it's so easy to feel alone, but Evan is exactly right. We're not alone. None of us are alone. None of us. None of us. None of us are alone. Well, especially now, with everything you hear in the news.
Like, share,
repost.
Thank you, Evan Hansen, for giving us a space to remember Connor.
We have to find each other. She's sending prayers for Michigan, Vermont, and Sacramento. Thank you. Evan, repost. Thank you. Thanks.
All of us, everyone, my family, me.
No,
You've given me my brother back.
Media consultant, chief technology officer, and assistant creative director / public policy director for creative public policy initiatives for the Connor Project.
Hi, I'm Evan. I'm co-president of the Connor Project.
Wish you could see all of your amazing faces out there.
Hope you're having an amazing day.
Now, I know a lot of you guys have seen the inspirational videos on our website.
Thank you for checking out the awesome new videos that we put up this week of Mr. and Mrs. Murphy, Connor's sister Zoe,
And Connor's best friend and my co-president, Evan Hansen.
Yeah, as you know, Connor's favorite place in the entire world was the incredible
The
Autumn Smile.
stunning Autumn Smile Apple Orchard, which tragically closed 7 years ago.
Connor loved trees.
Connor was obsessed with trees. He and Evan used to spend hours together sitting at the orchard, looking at the trees, being with the trees, sharing fun facts they knew about the trees.
But the one thing that Connor wished more than anything was that one day the orchard would be brought back to life.
Which is where you come in.
Because today we're starting a major
One of the
Kickstarter.
most ambitious Kickstarter initiatives since the internet was first created. To raise, $50,000.
$50,000 in 3 weeks.
It's a lot of money, I know, but it's also a lot of amazing. So let's do it, guys. And to make the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard not just a dream,
but
a reality.
Dear Evan Hansen, life in rehab is alright. I like the yoga and the sharing circles every night. But dude, these stories sometimes scare you half to death. So
cool Jared Kleinman.
Yes, the insanely cool Jared Kleinman. I think we should start and make a part of this awesome friendship we have. A part of this awesome friendship we have. It's adorable, heartwarming friendship we have. Hey, 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 hey! It's all that you say a little.
Wait, no, Jared, obviously not.
What? What's the problem?
You weren't friends with him. That's not part of the story. I was his only friend. You know that. You can't just make things up. You need to redo it.
You're totally right. I mean, what was I thinking? Just making things up in a completely fabricated email exchange that never happened.
Just don't change the story, please, okay?
Well, if you want me to redo this email, you're going to have to wait until Monday because I have plans all weekend with my camp friends, or as I like to call them, my real friends.
I think we're good on the emails for now. We're kind of focusing on bigger stuff, the orchard, things like that.
Well, I can definitely do more with the Kickstarter. I mean, I am the treasurer.
Yeah, I think Alana and I are pretty much set for now. I'll let you know if I think of anything though.
Got it. Hey, I bet Zoe's happy now that your cast is gone.
I guess.
I mean, talk about killing the mood, right? Having to see your brother's name written on your boyfriend's arm all the time.
I'm not hurt. I don't know what we are.
Don't even worry about it, bro. The only thing you should be worrying about right now is building that orchard for Connor. Because if there's one thing about Connor, the guy loved trees. Oh no, wait. You love trees. That's weird. Isn't that weird?
What are you up to?
Oh, nothing much.
I feel like every time I come into your room, you shut your computer screen.
Not really.
I don't know what you do on there that you don't want me to see.
I was doing homework, Mom.
Do you have a minute?
Actually, I was just about to go to Jared's.
Didn't you go to Jared's last night?
Yeah, well, we were working on a Spanish project together. We're going to be working pretty late again, so I'll probably just stay over.
I saw the strangest thing on Facebook today.
Oh, really?
There was a video from the something called the Connor Project. You heard of that? Because their website, it says that you're the president.
Co-president?
Huh. Well, this was a video of you doing a speech about that boy Connor Murphy, about how you climbed a tree together.
I don't...
You told me you didn't know him,
Yeah, I know,
that
but-
boy. And then in your speech, you said he was your best friend.
It's because it wasn't true when I said I didn't know him.
So, you broke your arm with him at an orchard? You told me you broke your arm at work, at the park.
Well, who do you think drove me to the hospital? Who do you think waited with me in the emergency room for 3 hours? You were at work. Remember, like you didn't even answer your phone.
You told me your boss took you to the hospital.
Well, so I lied, obviously.
And when were you planning on telling me any of this? Or you weren't?
When did I tell you exactly? When are you even here?
I'm here right now.
One night a week. Most people, their parents, they try to do a little bit better than that, just so you know.
Well, isn't that lucky for them?
I have to go to Jared's.
No, I don't think I want you going out right now.
I told Jared that I'd be at his house 10 minutes ago.
All right, listen, I'm missing class tonight so I can be here to talk to you, Evan. I would like you to please talk to me.
Okay, I can't just not do work for school because you decided to miss class. Like, I can't just stop everything whenever you decide it's convenient for
I
you.
don't understand what's going on with you.
Nothing is going on with you.
You're standing up in front of the school giving speeches. You're president of a group. I don't know who that person is.
You're making a big deal out of something that isn't a big deal.
What's going on with you?
Nothing is
You
going
need
on
to
with
talk
me.
to me.
I just
You
did.
need to
I told you
communicate with me.
everything. I
I'm
did.
your
I told you
mother.
that.
I'm your mother. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm happy. I'm happy you had a friend, sweetheart. I'm just so sorry he's gone. I wish I had known. If you ever want to talk about it.
I should go.
You okay on refills?
I'm not taking them anymore.
Oh,
I haven't needed them.
really? Well, so no anxiety or even with everything that's been...
They've been fine.
Oh, Great. That's great. I'm proud of you. I guess those letters to yourself must have really helped. Huh?
I guess.
Well, don't stay up too late. It's a school night.
I won't.
Jim Palmer? Are using the entire 96 team? Look at that.
Wow.
You know, you get the right people to come to an auction like this. Baseball fans, I bet you could raise $1,000 for the orchard, easy.
Oh, no, yeah, for sure. It's a great idea. I'm definitely going to talk to Alana about it.
I swear, I have a Cal Ripken in here somewhere.
It's really generous of you to donate all this stuff.
Mom says she's starting your show in 5 minutes with or without you.
Well, tell her I'm busy.
With what?
Oh, your dad had a really great idea for the orchard to do an auction.
Edmund's helped me go through my collection here.
Dad, are you torturing him?
What?
Evan, is he torturing you?
Oh,
You
what?
can tell him he's being boring and you want to leave. He won't be upset.
He can leave whenever he wants.
I don't want to
Evan,
leave.
do you want to leave?
If you want to leave.
I don't want to leave.
Okay, well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Women, right?
I know.
So, you and Zoe?
This glove is really cool. Wow.
You feel how stiff leather is?
Yeah, for sure.
Never been used. You probably have your own glove at home, I'm sure.
Oh, somewhere. I'm sure. It probably doesn't even fit anymore. It's been a while.
Well, you know what? Why don't you take this one?
Oh, I couldn't.
Well, why not? Because it sounds like, I mean, if you need a new glove anyway, this one's just going to sit here, collecting dust.
Are you sure?
I bought this glove 1,000 years ago for some birthday or some Christmas that has come and gone. I thought we might play catch or, I don't know. But he left it in the bag with the tag still on. You'd have to break it in though first. You can't catch anything with it that stiff.
How do you break it in?
Your dad never taught you how to break in a baseball glove?
Guess not.
Well, it's all a process that is really quite precise. A sort of secret method known to very few. So, if you're in the market for professional advice, well, today could be a lucky day for you. Shaving cream.
Shaving cream.
Oh yeah, you rub that in for about 5 minutes, you tie it all up with rubber bands, you put it under your mattress, and you sleep on it. And the next day, you repeat. And you gotta do it for at least a week, every day. Consistent. And though this method isn't easy, every second that you spend is gonna pay off. It'll pay off in the end. It just takes a little patience. It takes a little time, a little perseverance, and a little uphill climb. You might not think it's worth it. You might begin to doubt, but you can't take any shortcuts. You gotta stick it out, and it's the hard way, but it's the right way, the right way to break in a glove. Nowadays, with your generation, I hate to say it, but it's all about instant gratification. I mean, who wants to read a book when you can read the Facebook? Totally. Right. But with something like this, you got to be ready to put in the work, make the commitment. What do you think?
I mean, definitely.
Some people say just use a microwave or try that running through hot water technique. Right? They can gloat about the time they save till they gotta buy another glove next week. It just takes a little patience. It takes a little time. A little perseverance. And a little luck of time. And it's the hard way, but it's the right way. Right way. 'Cause there's a right way in everything. Yeah, that's the right thing.
Connor was really lucky to have a dad who cared so much about taking care of stuff.
Well, your dad must feel pretty lucky to have a son like you.
Yeah, he does.
Good. If you want to go catch up with Zoe.
I don't know why I said that about my dad. It's not true. My parents got divorced when I was 7. My dad moved to Colorado. He and my stepmom have kids of their own now, so that's sort of his priority.
Shaving cream, rubber bands, mattress. Repeat. Got it?
Got it.
It's the hard way,
But it's the right way.
the right way. Breaking the club. You're good to go.
So, when's your mom get off work?
Oh, she has class on Sunday night, so she won't be home for another few hours.
We have the whole house to ourselves.
You know it.
We should throw a kegger
Yeah, we should definitely throw a kegger for sure.
until your mom gets home.
In 3 hours. Thank you for coming.
You realize I have been asking to come to your house for like weeks, and every time you've immediately said no.
I know, which is why I appreciate that you're here now.
What are all these?
Oh, those are my mom is obsessed with these college scholarship essay contests that she found online. She just keeps printing out more of them.
There are so many.
Yeah, well, I'd probably have to win like 100 of them to actually pay for college. And we add it all up: tuition, housing, books.
But your parents, they can't.
Not really.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I meant to tell you, we had a meeting with the Connor Project the other day, and I think that we've come up with a really great strategy for raising more money for the
I'm
orchard.
here to talk.
Oh, shit.
But
No, just you're breaking up with me, right? Like, that's why you came over.
breaking up with you.
God, how presumptuous can I get? Like, I don't even know if we're officially dating or whatever, which isn't even... Never mind, why am I talking? It's fine, you can tell me. I'm not gonna cry or start breaking
I'm
things.
not breaking up with you.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
That's really great news.
It's just the Connor Project. I mean, it's great, but maybe we don't have to talk about my brother all the time. Maybe we can talk about other things.
Oh, I thought you would want to know.
No, I know you did. It's just my whole life, everything has always been about Connor. Right now, I need something that's just for me. If this is going to be a relationship, I don't want it to be about my brother, the orchard, and emails. I just want you. I don't need you to sell me on reasons to want you. I don't need you to search for the proof that you should. You don't have to convince me. You don't have to be scared you're not enough. 'Cause what we've got going is good. I don't need more reminders of all that's been broken. I don't need you to fix what I'd rather forget. Clear the slate and start over. Try to quiet the noises in your head. We can't compete with all that. So what if it's a
10,000 reasons to not let me go. But if you really see me, if you like me for me and nothing else, well, that's all that I've wanted for longer than you could possibly know. So it can be us, it can be us and only us. And what came before won't count anymore or matter. We can try that, it's not so impossible. Nobody else but the two of us here. 'Cause you're saying it's possible.
We can just watch the whole world disappear till we're
The only one next to see. It's just you and me.
It'll be us and only us. What came before won't count anymore.
We can try that.
You and me, that's all that we need to be. And the rest of the world falls away. And the rest of the world falls away.
World falls away. World falls away. And it's only us.
Where were you last night? I waited in your parking lot for 23 minutes.
Oh shit, I completely forgot.
Don't worry, I went downtown and handed out the postcards without you.
I'm so sorry, I must have put the wrong date in my phone.
What is your deal, Evan? The Kickstarter deadline is a week from now, and I feel like you're just 1,000 miles away. You haven't made any new videos. You haven't posted on the blog in like forever.
I know, I've been really busy.
Busy with what?
Just different stuff. How much more money do we have left to raise?
Oh, not much. Just $17,000.
I think we'll get there. We just have to keep people engaged.
Exactly. That's why I'm putting the emails between you and Connor online.
What do you mean?
Mrs. Murphy sent them to me. She said there are 10 more too. You like show her new one every week.
Yeah, that's those conversations. They're really they're private.
Not anymore. They belong to everyone now. I mean, that's the whole point. The more private they are, the better. That's what people want to see. We have a responsibility to our community to show them everything, to tell them the truth.
Our community.
I'm sending you a list of questions to answer because some of the emails don't make sense.
What?
Well, like, you've been telling everybody that the first time you went to the orchard was the day you broke your arm, but then in other emails you talk about going there together since, like, last November.
Yeah, that's because those are probably just typos, and it sounds to me like you're just reading into it like way too much.
You can explain it all when I send the questions. You know how much the community loves hearing from you.
Hey, so my parents are out of town this weekend. The last time they used the liquor cabinet was like Rosh Hashanah 1997, so we can drink whatever we want.
I can't this weekend. I have $17,000 to raise. You remember the Connor project? You're supposed to be working on this.
Remember you told me you didn't need my help.
I didn't tell you to do nothing. I know you think this is some kind of joke, but it's not. It's important.
For Connor.
Yeah.
You know, when you really stop and think about it, Connor being dead, that's pretty much like the best thing that's ever happened to you, isn't it?
That's a horrible thing to say.
Well, but no, think about it. If Connor hadn't died, no one would even know who you are. I mean, people at school actually talk to you now. You're almost popular, which is just wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles.
Okay, I don't care about any of that. I don't care if anybody at school knows who I am. Like, all I wanted was to
Help the Murphys. Yeah, I know. You keep saying that.
Hey, Jared. Hi.
Look at you, helping the Murphys.
What was that?
It's nothing.
So, Evan tells us you're studying to be a lawyer.
Paralegal.
You're
Oh,
kidding.
I had no idea.
Aren't you?
We're always, my
They-
firm, we're
they're
literally always trying to
looking for
find new
paralegals.
paralegals.
Oh, well, I still have another year to go.
Well, why don't I give you my card at least, and when you graduate...
That's a great
you
idea.
said absolutely.
Kismet.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that.
It's Kismet.
Oh, thank you.
Is red okay, Heidi?
Red would be great.
It's from a vineyard outside of Portland. Completely 100% sustainable, the entire production process. They had a whole feature on them in the New York Times. Incredible.
And not to mention it tastes good, too. Cheers.
I'm so glad you called this morning. I've been agonizing over whether if it was appropriate for me to reach out.
Oh, Heidi, we have to. Evan says you're so busy. I didn't know if I should bother you.
Oh, I'm not that busy.
Well, I asked Evan if you minded him spending so much time here, but he said it wasn't a problem because of your schedule with classes at work.
You spend so much time here?
No, Evan's been a real... It's been a great source of comfort for us these past few months.
Well, he and Connor, they were very close.
I have to admit, I really had no idea that he and Connor were...
Yeah, we weren't the same.
Boys love to keep secrets.
We never heard about Evan. We never met him.
Evan didn't tell me anything.
Secret handshake, secret tree houses.
Sorry we're late. Van went long again.
We're just in here having a glass of wine, getting to know each other.
We invited your mom to come join us for dinner tonight.
Oh,
I didn't realize that you were joining us too.
I'm sorry, I didn't think to tell you.
Hi, I'm Zoe. It's so nice to finally meet you.
Oh, good.
did you know about this?
Yeah, it was my idea.
Why don't you guys come sit down?
I thought you had work tonight.
Well, this seemed more important. So I'm playing hooky.
We were just talking about how sneaky you and Connor were. Top secret.
Something smells good.
Chicken Milanese.
I didn't realize you were spending so much time here.
You've been working a lot.
Why did I always think you were at Jared's?
I don't know.
Oh, but Evan, you can call and tell your mother when you're staying the night, right?
Of course.
Well, you can rest assured we take very good care of him. We've got... He has a toothbrush, so... That's setting him to bed with cavities.
Oh, how nice.
Evan was showing me all those scholarship contests that you found. That was really impressive. There are like a million.
Oh, well, Evan is a great writer.
I don't find that hard to believe at all.
His teacher last year for English said that he wrote one of the best papers she'd ever read about Sulu.
How about that?
It's Sula.
What did I say?
Sulu.
Okay.
Sulu is a character on Star Trek, I believe.
Oh, it's my mistake.
Speaking of scholarships,
I guess now is as good a time as any. Cynthia, you want?
Well, Zoe happened to mention to us the other day that Evan was having some difficulty in terms of the financial burdens of college. And, well, Larry and I started thinking about it, and we were very fortunate to have been able to set aside some money for our son. I'm okay. I'm okay. I called you this morning to invite you to come join us for dinner tonight, Heidi, because, well, first of all, because we want to thank you for allowing your son to have come into our lives. He was a dear, dear friend to our Connor, and we've come to just love him to pieces. And with your blessing, we would like to give Evan the money that we put away for our son, so that he can use it to fulfill his dreams, just like he helped Connor fulfill his.
What do you think?
wow.
would be such a gift to us if we could do this for him.
It would be a tremendous gift.
Well, thank you so much, but we're gonna be fine. I don't have a lot of money, but I do have some.
We didn't mean
Oh,
it all.
no, I know, no, I'm just, we do have money. So I'm sorry that you were under the impression that we didn't. And whatever money we don't have, Evan will either get a scholarship or he will go to a community college. And that's, well, I think that's the best thing for us to do. I don't want Evan to get the idea that it's okay to rely on other people for favors.
That's not a favor.
Well, but as his mother, I need to set that example for him, that he can't expect things from strangers.
We're not strangers.
No. Of course not. Thank you for the wine. It was delicious.
You're not staying for dinner.
No, I think I'd better go to work, after all. If I'd known Evan was so concerned about our finances, I never would have taken the night off in the first place. You have any idea how mortifying it is to find out that your son has been spending every night in somebody else's home and you didn't even know it? You told me you were at Jared's.
Well, if you're not here, then why does it matter where I am?
They think you're their son! These people!
They're not these people! They're my...
What? What? What are
I don't
they?
know!
Well, they act like you're their son! Like they've adopted you, like I don't even exist!
They take care of me!
They're not your parents! That is not your family of it!
They're nice to me!
Oh, yeah! Yeah, they're lovely, lovely people.
Yeah.
They don't know you.
And you do!
Oh, I thought I did.
What do you know about me? You don't know anything about me! You've never even seen me!
I'm trying my best!
They like me! I know that must be hard to believe, but they don't think that that there's something wrong with me, that I need to be fixed like you do.
When have I ever said that?
I have to go to therapy. I have to take drugs.
I'm your mother. My job is to take care
I
of
know. I'm such a burden. I'm the worst thing that's ever happened to you. I've ruined your life.
You are the one good thing that has ever happened to me, Evan. I'm sorry I can't give you anything more than that.
Well, it's not my fault that other people can.
So you found a place where the grass is greener, and you jump the fence to the other side. Is it good? Are they giving you a world I could never provide? Well, I hope you're proud of your big decision. Yeah, I hope it's all that you want and more. Now you're free from the agonizing life you were living before. You say what you need to say so that you get to walk away. It would kill you to have to stay trapped when you got something new. Well, I'm sorry you had it rough, and I'm sorry I'm not enough. Thank God they rescued you. So you got what you always wanted. So you got your dream come true. Good for you. Good for you. You got a taste of a life so perfect. So you did what you had to do. Good for you. Good for you.
Why did Connor kill himself?
Wait, what?
He was doing better. That's what he told you in every single email, and then a month later he kills himself? Why do so many things in these emails just not make sense?
Because sometimes they just don't make sense. Okay, sometimes they're messy and complicated.
Like you dating Zoe? Do you know what people are saying about you?
Why are you so obsessed with this? You didn't even know him.
Because it's important.
Because you were lab partners? Or because, I don't know, maybe because you want another extracurricular for your college application.
Because I know what it's like to feel invisible. Just like Connor, to feel invisible and alone. And like nobody would even notice if you vanished into thin air. I bet you used to know what that felt like too.
We need more emails. Emails showing he was getting worse. This isn't funny.
Oh, I think it's hilarious. I think everyone would probably think it's hilarious.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you should remember who your friends are.
I thought the only reason why you talked to me is because of your car insurance.
So?
So, maybe the only reason why you talk to me, Jared, is because you don't have any other friends.
I could tell everyone everything!
Go ahead, do it! Go tell everyone how you wrote emails pretending to be a kid who killed himself!
Fuck you, Evan! Asshole!
Flash of mine, slightly sorry. Do you even care that you might be wrong? Was it fun? I hope you had a blast on the drive home.
And you say what you need to say, and you play who you need to play. And if somebody's in your way, cross them and leave them behind. Well, I guess if I'm not of use, go ahead, you can cut me loose. Go ahead now, I don't mind.
I'll shut my mouth and I'll let you go. Say for you, would that be for you? I'll just sit back while you run the show. Say for you, would that be good for you? I'll shut my mouth and I'll let you go.
Just let me
So you got what you always wanted.
I'm done.
You can't just stop now.
I don't think I can live with this anymore.
What about my parents?
No more emails.
How can you do this to them?
No more Connor Project, no more Orchard.
After everything they've done for you? They need you.
Need me for what? To keep lying to them?
That lie is the only thing that's keeping them together.
That's not true.
Oh, really? They seemed like a pretty happy family when you met them?
I don't want to lie anymore.
And what about Zoe?
Zoe said she wants me.
Right.
She likes me for who I am.
Except you didn't happen to mention that everything you've told her, it's all been one big fucking lie, did you? Oh, you left that part out.
So what if I did just tell her the truth?
She'll hate you.
Maybe she would understand. Maybe everybody would understand.
Everyone will hate you.
What if I could just explain it,
You
you
will
know?
go right back to where you started with no
I'm done with
friends,
this.
nobody,
I'm
nothing
ready
alone.
to be done with
If
it.
you really believe that, then why are you standing here talking to yourself? Again. You think you're gonna turn around all of a sudden and start telling everyone the truth? You can't even tell yourself the truth.
What are you talking about?
How did you break your arm? How did you break your arm, Evan?
I fell.
Really? Is that what happened?
Yes, I lost my grip and I fell.
Did you fall? Or did you let go? You can get rid of me whenever you want. You can get rid of all of it. The Connor Project, the Orchard. But then all that you are going to be left with is you. End of May or early June, this picture perfect afternoon, we winding country road. Grab a scoop at Alamo, and then we're there. Think about it. I've been a bad co-president, I know that, and I'm sorry, and I'm just, you were right, you were absolutely right, and I'm back, and I'm rededicating myself to do everything I can to make this work.
Too late, I've moved on.
You've moved on.
You've made it abundantly clear to me that you're not interested in being a part of the Connor project.
I can make more videos, I can write more stuff for the blog.
I can do all of that myself.
It's not the same, you know, it's not the same. People want to hear from me, I was his best friend.
You know, frankly, Evan, I'm starting to wonder if that's even true.
What does that mean?
You keep saying you were best friends. You're like a broken freaking record about it, but nobody ever saw you together. Nobody knew that you were friends.
Because it was a secret. He didn't
I know the story, Evan. We all know the story. We've all heard it a bazillion times.
You've seen the emails.
Do you know how easy it is to create a fake email account? Backdate emails. Cause I do. You know what? I don't have time for this. I have to raise $17,000.
I can prove it.
How?
Here. If we weren't friends, then why did you write a suicide note to me?
Oh my God.
Do you believe me now?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Nobody else has seen this.
It turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. This isn't gonna be an amazing week or an amazing year.
You can't show this to anybody. Nobody else can see this.
This is exactly what people need to see. We need something to create new interest.
Can you please just delete it now?
Don't you care about building the orchard? This is the best way to make Connor's dream come true.
No, it isn't.
You're a Connor Project community. Connor's note is a message to all of us. Share as many people as you can. Post it everywhere.
You have to take it down now.
If you've ever felt alone like Connor, then please consider making a donation to the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard. No amount is too small.
Have people seen this?
Connor Murphy's suicide note.
This is the actual authentic one.
The whole world needs to see this.
Share it with everyone you know.
This is why the orchard is so important.
I just need $50 for the orchard, and I think everyone else should give as much as they can.
His parents present
He wrote
themselves.
his suicide note to Evan Hansen because he knew his family didn't give a shit.
His parents, by the way, are insanely rich.
For share.
Like,
Maybe they should have spent their money on helping their son instead
Please retweet. Evan Hansen was the only one who's paying any
favorite shit forward.
When all my hope is pinned on Zoe. Zoe's a stubborn bitch. I don't trust her.
Share.
Right.
Larry Murphy is a corporate lawyer who only cares. Cynthia Murphy is one of these disgusting women. $160 more, and the orchard will be fully funded. They say feel what happens. I love you guys.
We are $200 over our
Their house is at the end of the cul-de-sac with the red door, so his bedroom window is on the right.
The gate to the back is completely unlocked. Where did they get Connor's note?
I don't know.
I tried to call Alana, but she's
Some
not
of these are
answering.
adults. You see the pictures? These are adults.
If you let it ring, Zoe.
Hello?
Who is it? Who is it,
Have
Zoe?
fun with your miserable life. Bye.
What's the number?
It's blocked. Who cares?
What'd they say to you?
Doesn't matter.
Did they
Doesn't
threaten
matter,
you?
Dad.
That's it. I'm calling the police.
Right now, maybe the best thing to do is just wait and see if this blows over.
That is always your solution, isn't it? Do nothing.
Is that what I said?
That's-
Wait and
Stop.
see. Let's just wait and see. Right, Larry?
What are the police going to do? It's the internet. They're going to arrest the internet.
I had to beg you every step of the way. I had to plead with you for therapy.
You went lurching from one miracle cure to the next.
Miracle cure.
Because all they needed was another $20,000 weekend yoga retreat.
But you don't try to about them picking apart everything that I did.
Pretty about a program and stick it to
No, you
it.
wanted to punish him.
Listen to your daughter.
You treated him like a criminal.
You listen.
If you were any better, you let him do whatever he wanted.
Thank you.
When he threatened to kill himself the first time, do you remember what you said? He just wants attention.
Sit here.
He was getting better. Ask Evan Taylor.
Oh, no, I
And he
shouldn't.
did everything that he
I was in denial. I was having my fun with
Read
it.
the note, Larry. Read what he said. I wish that everything was
I
different.
did the best I
He
could.
wanted to be different.
I tried to help him the only way I know how to. That's not good
He
enough.
was trying to be better. He was trying.
And he was failing.
We failed him.
You didn't! You didn't fail him!
Look at what he wrote.
was an assignment from my therapist. Write a letter to yourself, a pep talk. Dear Evan Hansen, today's gonna be a good day, and here's why. I was supposed to take it to my appointment, and Connor took it from me, and he must have had it with him when you found him.
What are you talking about?
We weren't friends.
No.
I never meant to make it such a mess. I never thought that it would go this far.
There were emails, you showed us the emails.
So I just stand here, sorry, searching for something to say. Something to say.
But you knew about the orchard. He took you to the orchard.
That's where you broke your arm.
I broke my arm at Ellison Park by myself.
No, the day at the orchard. You and Connor at the orchard.
Words fail. Words fail. There's nothing I can say.
Oh God. But you told me that you guys would talk about me in that way. How could you do this?
I guess I thought I could be part of this. I never had this kind of thing before. I never had that perfect girl who somehow can see the good part of me. I never had the dad who stuck it out. No corny jokes or baseball gloves. No mom who just was there, 'cause mom was all that she had to be. That's not a worthy explanation, I know. None. Nothing can make sense of all these things I've done. Words fail. There's nothing I can say, except sometimes you see everything you wanted, and sometimes you see everything you wish you had, and it's right there, right there, right there. And you want to believe it's true, so you make it true. And you think maybe everybody wants it, needs it a little bit too. This was just a sad adventure. It wasn't real, I know. But we were happy. I guess I couldn't let that go. I guess I couldn't give that up. I guess I wanted to believe. 'Cause if I just believe, then I don't have to see what's really there. No, I'd rather pretend I'm something better than these broken parts. Pretend I'm something other than this mess that I am. 'Cause then I don't have to look at it, and no one gets to look at it. No one can really see. 'Cause I learned to slam on a brick before I even turned the key. Before I make the mistake, before I leave the worst of me, I never let them see the last of me. 'Cause what if everyone saw? What if everyone knew? keep on running away from what's true. All I ever do is run. So how do I step into the sun? Step into the sun.
Everyone's Facebook. Dear Evan Hansen, did you wrote this? This note? That's not what I didn't know that you were hurting like that. That you felt. I didn't know. God, how did I not know?
Because I never told you.
Well, you shouldn't have had to.
I lied about so many things. Not just Connor. Last summer, I just felt so alone.
You can tell me.
You'll hate me.
Oh, Evan.
You should. If you knew what I tried to do, if you knew who I am, how broken I am.
I already know you. And I love you.
I'm so sorry.
I can promise you someday all of this will all feel like a very long time ago.
I don't know.
Dad, do you remember the day he drove by to get us things? It was a few weeks after he moved out. Temporarily, we said. It was a February day when your dad came by before going away. U-Haul truck in the driveway. The day it was suddenly real. I told you not to come out, but you saw that truck and you smiled so wide. The real live truck in your driveway. We let you slip by the wheel. Goodbye.
now it's just me and my little guy. And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I felt so small. That night I tucked you into bed. I will never forget how you sat up and said, "Is there another truck coming to our driveway? A truck that will take mommy away." And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I knew there would be moments that I'd miss, and I knew there would be space I couldn't fill, and I knew I'd come up short a million different ways, and I do. And I will. But like that February day, I will take your hand, squeeze it tightly, and say, "There's not another truck in the driveway. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here. No matter what. I'll be here when it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. When it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. Till it all feels so small. You'll see. I promise.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, pretty good.
You graduate soon, right?
2 weeks.
Wow. How's being a senior?
Busy.
Yeah, I remember that.
How's being a freshman?
Oh, I actually decided to take a year off.
Oh,
Yeah, try to save up some money, get a job. I'm taking classes at the community college, though, so I'll have some credits to transfer in the fall.
that's smart.
Yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, though, I can get you a friends and family discount at the Pottery Barn. If you're looking for overpriced home decor?
No, not at the moment, but
Want to change your mind? I'm only working there a few more months though, so the window of opportunity is closing fast.
I always imagine you and Connor here. Even though, obviously,
It's my first time. I mean, I've probably driven by it 1,000 times, but every time I think about getting out of the car, I just, I don't know, I feel like I don't deserve to, I guess. It's nice. Peaceful.
my parents, they're here all the time. We do picnics like every weekend. It's helped them. A lot, actually, having this.
They never told anybody about about the note, about who really wrote it. They didn't have to do that. They could have told everyone what I did.
Everybody needed it for something.
That doesn't mean that it was okay.
It saved my parents.
It's weird. Over the fall, I found this this yearbook thing that my class made in 8th grade. Most people did like collages of their friends. Connor's was a list of his 10 favorite books. I've been trying to read all of them. I know it's not the same thing as knowing him. It's not at all, but I don't know, it's
Something. It's been hard. It's been a hard year.
I know. I wanted to call you for a really long time. I didn't know what I was going to say, but I just decided to call anyway.
I'm happy you did.
I wish we could have met now. Today. For the first time.
Me too. Well, I should probably get into exams for this week.
No, of course. Can I ask you, why did you want to meet here?
I wanted to be sure you saw this.
Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be a good day. And here's why, because today, no matter what else, today, at least, you're you. No hiding, no lying, just you. And that's enough. Maybe someday, everything that's happened, maybe it will all feel like a distant memory. Maybe someday no one will even remember about the Connor Project or me. Maybe someday some other kid will be standing here, staring out at the trees, feeling so alone, wondering if the world might look different from all the way up there. Better. Maybe he'll start climbing, one branch at a time, and he'll keep going, even when it feels like he can't find another foothold, even when it seems hopeless, like everything is telling him to let go. This time, maybe this time, he won't let go. He'll just hold on. And he'll keep going. He'll keep going until he sees the sun.